where fairy tales get filthy, ogres get feisty, and wizards get way too handsy. I'm Pixie, here to guide you through all things dark, twisted, and hilariously steamy.
And I'm No-No, your partner in chaos, sarcasm, and swampy life lessons. This episode, big green energy, spellbound wizards, and romance so messy it makes nursery rhymes look tame.
Grab your headphones and lock your castle gates. This swamp is not for the faint of heart.
Expect sass, chaos, a little NSFW fun, because this is definitely not your childhood fairy tale.
All right, let's wade in and see what GM Fairy has cooked up for us this time. Once upon a time, there was a swamp, and in this swamp, things got very naughty.
Yes, listeners and viewers, this story is strictly for those 18 or older, no exceptions. If you're underage, kindly turn your carriages around now.
Well, let's do it again.
You like that sound?
I really do. I really do.
Okay.
And it froze, so let's just
read over here.
Yes,
okay.
Yes. This podcast is for entertainment purposes only. We're here to laugh, swoon, and occasionally blush. But nothing here is real life advice.
And just like every good fairy tale, there are triggers to be aware of. We listed them at the start of the show. You can always find them on our webcast, hbtspodcast.com.
So if this isn't for you, dear listener, now is your magical moment to exit stage left.
Otherwise, grab your wands, mud boots, and sense of humor. The swamp awaits, and this is about to get very steamy. You like that one, huh?
I do.
Okay. I'm so glad.
I do. I'm so glad I found that button. I knew it was there, and I totally forgot about it. You know, after those first few episodes, we totally forgot about the button.
We really did.
It was really too much work. But for this episode, I really needed.
It's a good button.
It's a great, and we're going to use it a lot this episode because, I mean, it's fairy tale.
It's some kind of fairy tale.
Something. It's something.
Uh-huh.
It is something.
It's a happy ending fairy tale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lots of happy endings.
Yeah.
Lots of happy endings. Okay. Oh my God, that intro and warning was the most magical and best. Bringing us straight into today's Did You Know?
Big green energy.
I know. It's your favorite. It's my favorite. It should be your favorite too.
Better be.
Because I spend a lot of time working on this. Is probably the most I spend on the entire episodes in my research is the Did You Know?
And you always find good stuff.
I do.
Yeah. And I'm curious to see what kind you came up with this week.
For this episode, right? Okay. So, swamps get a bad rap for being muddy, smelly, and full of mosquitoes. But they're actually some of the most productive ecosystems on the planet. They filter water, store carbon, and provide a safe haven for all sorts of wildlife, which means technically an ogre looking for love could absolutely thrive there. I mean, think about it. If everything else lives there fine, why not a friggin' ogre?
Okay.
Okay? So, and speaking of love...
we went from swamps to love. Love it.
Yeah, I mean, why not? It's a fairy tale episode.
Okay.
Let's talk fairy tales.
Okay.
They weren't always the sweet, glittery, bedtime Disney fed us. Yeah, you're going to hear that a lot. Nope. The originals were dark, bloody, and absolutely not kid-friendly.
So you're kind of fairy tales.
Yeah, girl. In Cinderella, the stepsisters chopped off toes to squeeze into the slipper. Yes, they did.
Oh, yeah. Where's that on the Disney show?
Yeah, it's behind the scenes.
Ew.
Yeah. In Sleeping Beauty, the prince's kiss was a little more, let's just say, not HR approved. Definitely shit we would be reading. Yeah. Now, toss in an ogre stomping around his swamp and a wizard lurking on the edge of it all, And suddenly the line between enchanted and WTF, did I just read? Gets very blurry. Wizards historically loved setting up shop in damp, creepy places because apparently nothing screams magical authority like something smelling faintly of frog water.
Ew.
Right. So next time you think of fairy tales, remember, they were always meant to be a little dark, a little weird, and maybe even a little swampy.
Okay.
Which conveniently brings us to the spicy swamp saga we're about to dive into today. No-No, please share with us today's book summaries of the magical trilogy we muddied through for today's episode for one of our favorite fans, China.
Yeah, this is what we do for the fans. We went all the way to the swamps.
Yes.
China.
Back in episode 1, when it aired, we had a lovely fan, China, who really wanted us to read this. She just mentioned the first book, but we went ahead and muddied through all 3.
Yeah, we did.
For her. And I'm not sorry we did it.
Okay.
At all. Can't speak for No-No, but I am not sorry we did it. So, No-No's going to give us these book summaries. Take it away, No-No.
You got it. First up, get in my swamp. Because nothing catches you like a good book title.
Yeah, but you know what? The cover, I'm going to tell you right now, you're the one that looked it up first.
Yeah, and then I was like, oh.
You said, well, the cover's not that bad.
You know, like, maybe I can read this.
I was like, okay.
Because, we talked about cover shopping before. It's a thing, and that kind of changed my tune a little bit.
So, if you've clicked on the episode through YouTube or the website or wherever, you've seen the cover because that's what the episode title, cover. It's the cover of these books. Episode 2's cover is not quite the same as episode 1, so I don't really know what happened.
No!
But, okay.
Yeah.
So carry on.
Okay. Get in my swamp.
I can't get over that title.
Yeah. When Leona, you heard that right, Leona, accidentally wanders into the wrong swamp, she meets Beck. You heard that right too. A grumpy, territorial ogre who makes it very clear humans don't belong in his mud. Leona, however, is the type to back down, and her sharp tongue quickly proves she might be just as dangerous as any beast lurking in the reeds. I'm sorry.
I'm just getting a visual. I've already read them.
What starts out as hilarious clash of wills slowly heats up with Beck realizing his fiery intruder might be more than just a nuance. Swampy innuendos? Check. Over the top fairy tale chaos? Double check. Monster gets the girl? You bet. And let's get real. Nothing says romance like arguing over who owns the mud first and then maybe sharing it.
And just to add in there, I did have nails done again for this episode. Yep. Swamp, wizards, and humans.
So now she looks like she has gangrene.
You bet.
For you, China.
You bet.
So.
What we do for our fans.
Right? All right, next, because this is a 3-book series.
Yes, it is.
That was just the first one.
Fast reads, thank God.
Yeah, very, very fast reads. So, yes. Next is Stay in My Swamp. Stop it. All right, Beck and Leona thought life in the swamp was perfect, as anyone would think that. Yeah. Steamy nights, questionable hygiene, and just enough swamp gas to keep things interesting. But when Beck drops a proposal bigger than his ogre-sized club, Leona has to face unfinished business back in LA. Enter Winston the Wizard.
Woo! Winston!
Whose magical makeover makes Beck look a little less like a fairy tale monster and more like a questionable Tinder match. Now, the real question is, will a little magic and a lot of spice be enough to convince Leona to stay in his swamp forever? Or will city life lure her back for good? The best-selling ogre love story is back messier, funnier, and hotter than ever.
I'll wait. Continue. We have one more to get through.
Oh, all right. Finally, Spellbound Seduction, a wizard's love story. A forbidden love, an unbreakable curse, and one wizard who really should know better. Winston the wizard has mastered magic, but love, that's a spell he can't quite cast. Manager of Happily Ever Endings, a club where adult enchantments are totally on the menu, he's perfectly content hiding from the messiness of human connection until Marigold appears. She's cursed, of course she is, like him, desperate for a cure and annoyingly irresistible. Sparks fly, wands wave, and every magic rule Winston has sworn to follow goes out the window.
Of course.
Can he resist temptation long enough to keep them both alive?
No, he cannot.
Or will giving in mean steamy, chaotic, and potentially disastrous love affair?
Lethal. It's all lethal.
Dark, sexy, and wickedly funny, Spellbound Seduction proves that even in the world of magic, love is the most unpredictable spell of all. Too much fucking reading.
That was like the whole trilogy right there.
Yeah.
You don't have to read it now.
Yeah, there you go. You're welcome.
Actually, yeah, you do. If you're interested in that.
If you're interested in ogres and wizards.
I'm going to read because I didn't know there were ogre stories out there. I mean, I knew there were monster books, but
never.
Ogres were not on my radar at all.
No. Not even a little bit.
Not even a little bit. Okay, so main character descriptions. Let's get into that, shall we?
Okay, let's do it.
All right, Leona. Not Fiona, but Leona with an L.
Mm-hmm.
The sassy, sharp-tongued FMC who manages to keep her head above water, literally and figuratively, while navigating ogres, wizards, and fairy tale chaos. Equal parts feisty and hilarious.
Okay.
Not really much you could say about Leona. She's just a hot mess.
Yeah.
Literally a hot mess with a big ass and
boobs.
Yeah.
Yeah. And a beautiful rack, according to Beck.
Yeah, Beck, that's all he looks at. I don't even know if he knows what her face looks like.
No, he doesn't really ever get there. He just like rack.
I don't even know what her face looks like.
No.
But I know she has a great ass and big boobs.
Yeah.
And nice hair.
Yeah.
No clue what her face looks
like.
The
description's not really there.
Yeah, because he didn't look at it.
Yeah.
Clearly no one did.
No.
All right, then we've got Beck. Not Shrek, but Beck. Clearly you can see what this story was a spin-off of. Kind of, not really.
Oh, no.
Just character names.
Yes.
Beck, our big green leading man.
Big green energy.
We're never going to get to this episode.
Oh.
He's grumpy, territorial, and convinced the swamp is his.
Yeah.
But under all that mud and muscle, there's a soft side. Well, sometimes.
And just this brief description is nothing like Shrek.
No.
What you think ogres would look like.
Yeah, because Shrek is just...
But she does describe his penis in great detail.
I know what that looks like.
Yeah.
It's like her... You know
forearm.
what?
As big as a forearm. Ouch.
And his fingers.
Yeah.
So all the parts that go in and out of human beings are the only things I know. I don't really know. Well, never mind.
Well,
we're going to get into that in a minute.
She describes a little bit about
We're going to get into that
Beck.
in a minute because I have comments.
Okay. Yay.
As always. Winston, the wizard with a wand and the confidence to use it. If you know what I mean. Smooth, magical, and just a touch too pleased with himself. But hey, If you could throw spells and look that good doing it, wouldn't you be?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I would let him put a spell on me.
And I don't really know what his connection is to Shrek's story. I couldn't figure that one out.
Well, just because he went and saw Shrek back. We're going to say Shrek. Went and saw Winston in the first one because Winston offered him a potion.
But Winston, who was he in the Shrek story? In the movie?
I don't think he was. Yeah.
Okay, so this is like an outlier.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. In the actual Shrek story.
Yeah.
Okay.
No. So I was trying to connect them to these characters, and I couldn't place him with anyone.
No.
Okay. Good. You couldn't either.
No.
Good. Okay. This one, I really like this name because this was funny. Lawrence Farquaad. Yeah. Lawrence Farquaad.
Uh-huh.
A lot like Lord Farquaad.
Right.
Yeah. Connected that one real quick. He's rich, entitled, and evil. Evil. Basically the human version of soggy toast. He's Leona's fiance. Bland, predictable, and definitely no match for an ogre with charm.
I got a lot to say about him.
I do too. A lot.
Uh-huh.
Moving on, we have Victoria.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we do.
We have a lot to say about her too.
Mm-hmm.
She, I'm assuming, is some kind of princess in the Shrek movies. If you compare, that's how I connected
Fuck if
her.
I know.
Yeah, that's what I was doing as I read these books. Like, who is she? Okay. Victoria, she's regal, dramatic, and never met a spotlight she didn't like. She's the fairy tale royalty type, but with plenty of snark and a surprising knack for stirring the pot.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have G.M. Fairy. Yes, the author steps in as a character.
Yeah, she does.
Kudos. Fourth wall breaking chaos, meta humor, and the ultimate reminder that this story doesn't take itself too seriously. At all. Ever.
Not even a little bit.
Not even a little bit. Marigold. Oh, Marigold. She comes into play in book 3, Spellbound Seduction, a wizard's love story. Sweet, golden-hearted, probably literally, and the kind of character who looks like she belongs in the wholesome fairy tale until you realize she's smack in the middle of this swampy, spicy mess. Don't underestimate her.
Mm-mm.
She's got more sparkle and sass than first impressions suggest.
And definitely don't let her touch you.
Yeah, fuck no. Then there's Donnie. I had to throw Donnie in there.
Okay.
I had to. Like Donkey.
I figured you would probably like Donnie.
I did.
Yeah.
I was sad he had such a small role in the books.
Right.
It was very minuscule, and he deserved a much bigger role. Donnie, a.k.a. like the donkey in the Shrek stories, yeah. He's a slimy, douchey centaur, not a donkey, in the magical swamp community. He pretends to be Beck's friend, but really, he's just a minor asshole making minor asshole moves. I kind of liked him.
I'm sure you did.
Then there's Draven. He also came into play in book 3. Small role as well, but a big one. Also important.
Yeah.
He's a wizard turned vampire running a magical sex club in New York because it's a sex magical community. Why
wouldn't wizards turn vampire do that? Yeah.
Yeah, 100% true. Yeah. Charming, sinister, and totally evil. Basically the guy you love to hate if you survive the night.
Probably won't.
Most accurate. Absolutely. Okay, now let's talk about these books. Now that everyone knows the storyline and the characters.
Where to begin? Picks. Where?
I'm not entirely sure, to be honest with you. I had no clue this genre existed, like I said. Not a clue.
No.
And like I said, I'm okay with... I read all kinds of stuff. Like, I'm all over the board. Like, I've read a lot of stuff. And I'm okay with all the monsters out there and the humans banging the dragon shifters, like whatever. I'm a little confused on, and I'm not shaming anyone who's like, this is, you know, great. And it wasn't, as far as like rating it, I'd put it at like a 3.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst thing I've ever read.
It absolutely was not the worst thing ever. It was entertaining. It was humorous. The first book I was fine with. The second book, not so much. It literally was nothing but sex.
Yeah.
The second book, I don't even, I mean, there was the parts in the story where she had the encounters when she had to go back to LA, and there was the blackmailing going on with Lawrence Farquaad. Like that stuff was entertaining, but all the other crap where they had to go to the magical sex club, and then all of a sudden they're just banging on stage. And I'm like, it was so much of that happening in book 2. So much of it.
Yeah. It went a little
overboard, right?
Sexual overdrive there.
Yeah. So that was like too much for me. I tend to get bored with sex scenes. I prefer personally more of the anticipation, the build up to those scenes. And then, you know, a couple of them throughout a whole book is fine. I don't need to read constant sex. I really don't. I will skim. If you start writing too much sex in a book, I will move on. I will skim those scenes. I will skim them. So book 2.
I feel like that's blasphemy. We're reading smut.
I know, and I'm okay with that. But when you have an entire, and this, with a book this short,
yeah, it was so much sex.
200 pages, and like I felt more than half of it was literally just sex scenes. It was too much for me. That was too much for me.
It really was.
And if in other books, if the sex is literally like the same, I don't want to read the same. It's got to be, if they're going to be different sex scenes or different sex partners, okay, I'll read those. But if it's going to be just, like, I don't want to read a book just about sex. I just don't. I want there to be an actual story.
Yeah, no, I do agree.
That's why. So the first book was actually entertaining. I enjoyed the whole, so they're from LA, right? And her soon-to-be sister-in-law, Victoria, drags her to the swamps of Florida for her bachelorette party for a, what was it, a silent retreat?
Yeah, like where you sit there and meditate the whole freaking. Who the hell wants to do that for their bachelorette party?
Exactly. And she's poor.
Yeah.
Poor as dirt. Like, barely living paycheck to paycheck. I think she works at a coffee shop or something.
Yeah.
I don't even know. And she's marrying into money. These people have money. And Lawrence is literally boring. Like, he doesn't really give her that much attention, but he's going to give her financial security. So that's the only reason she's really marrying the guy. But she's drug into this whole elite world that she's like, fine, whatever, it's fine. So she's at this silent retreat and she's bored. She's so bored. Yeah. So she's like, I'm out. I'm just going to go, like, entertain myself. But wherever this retreat is, there's no cell reception. So she's trying to get out of those walls. And she's with her cell phone going into the woods. And now Beck, in this magical community he lives in the swamp, because he's an ogre, he eats humans. He
does eat humans.
He loves to eat humans. And he lives on the edge of the swamp because of this. And so he's like the self-appointed guardian of the outside, or, you know, the edge of the community.
He's
and
the protector.
The protector of the community. And he even, there's signs and stuff, I guess, that are posted, like, keep out private property. You will be shot. I think one of those things, right? Well, as she's out there in the middle of the night in her skimpy shorts, PJs, because, you know, that's what you do. You troll the woods.
You walk around in the middle of fucking swamp.
In your skimpy shorts and a crop top or tank top or whatever. And I'm sure there's got to be mosquitoes and everything else out there. You're in fucking Florida in the swamp.
No.
Why?
Like, I get it. You want to get away from your silent retreat? Go the other way. Go to the city.
So her phone dies. Why is your phone not even fucking charged when you left? Okay. Anyway, so she falls into his trap. He has like a hole that's covered up and she steps into it and falls in there. He hears her scream and he's like, oh my God, I caught a human. Like,
yeah, I get food.
Yeah, and he has like a boner for it. Like he's super excited. Like he hasn't had a human.
Oh, he has a lot of boners in these books. Lots of boners.
And he goes to retrieve his human and he sees this beautiful woman at the bottom of the pit. And he's like, well,
hopefully she's not dead. Yeah.
Hopefully she's not dead and she's really pretty. Maybe we'll keep this one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and then it kind of evolves. So as he's carrying her back to his little hut, that's how I envisioned it. It was a hut. It wasn't like a cottage. Literally, I pictured it like Shrek's hut in the swamp. Like it was not.
No, understandable.
Not like some well-built thing with running water. Like they have an outhouse and stuff. Like no, it is not our houses at all.
No.
So she wakes up and freaks the fuck out because this huge green dude carrying her, right? So, of course, he throws her in a cage he has in his house. Because who doesn't have cages in their house?
Right. Oh, we're not supposed to?
Well, I don't, but you do? I mean, I should get one.
No.
Considering the things
you
I'm into.
keep telling me to turn my garage into a sex dungeon.
I'm trying,
so
but
I would think that would be there'd be maybe a cage in there.
Well, let's work on that.
Okay.
And we'll get you a green ogre to go with it.
I have no idea. This whole ogre thing.
I am baffled.
I can't even get into any of it.
Yeah. It was interesting. It was interesting because he immediately is like, well, I don't want to kill her and I can't let her go. And everything morphed very quickly in this story.
Yeah, well, because it's a very quick read. When we say quick read, like
it's like less than 200 pages.
100 something pages.
Yeah, like less than 100. It was less than 190 pages, I think. But it was entertaining.
Yeah, it had me chuckling a couple times or something. You know,
like the shit that she would say to him and the things that he would, because he doesn't. He still has like internet access, and so he's familiar with the outside world. Yeah. So he's not an idiot, but she's constantly trying to manipulate him to let her leave. And so she's trying to like sexually, manipulate him and stuff, even though she kind of finds him attractive, but she definitely doesn't want to stay here, Right. It's shit that is so funny. It's humorous. It's humorous. And then they get intimate in the first one. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. And he uses his enormous sausage fingers. To finger her. And just the way it's explained, it's like he's 7 feet tall for one.
7 feet.
7 feet tall. So if you looked at the image of this first book, right, you're like, oh, wow, he's attractive. Mind you, again, it's like your typical books where it's all this, but cut off from here. So you don't see the face, right?
And it looks human.
He has a green tint. He's not green. He's just green tinted. Right. But then she describes his face.
Uh-huh. And the teeth.
There must be magic here because that's exactly my thought. The teeth. Okay, look at book 2, the cover of book 2. Stay in my swamp. That, my friends, is an accurate image of what he looks like. Not book 1's cover, because that's deceiving as all shit.
Yeah, it is. They sucked you right. They sucked me right in. They did.
We were going to read the shit anyway, but you were okay with it because of that cover.
I was throwing a hissy fit. And then I actually brought up the book and I'm like, well, maybe it's not going to be so bad.
So last week when we recorded and I said, you're like, okay, what are we going to do next week? And I said, okay, I think we need to do what China suggested and we're going to read Get in My Swamp. And you're like, what the fuck is that? And I'm like, I don't know, but she suggested it. So let's read it. Let's do a fan favorite and let's read it. Because the other book she suggested, you're definitely not going to read at all. Because it's really dark. Okay. It's a Beauty and the Beast retelling. Her friend wrote it. Bria Rose wrote it. I'm reading it now, but it's really dark.
Really?
Yeah. I don't think you would like it.
Okay.
You might. I don't know.
Good to know.
Let me finish it.
Okay.
And then I'll let you know. We're going to do a mini book review on that one, though.
Okay.
For sure. But anyway, so I said, but get in my swamp. Yeah, we'll totally get down that. We're going to do a fan favorite. So you were like, okay, fine. And then you immediately looked up this cover.
I'm a Google master.
I mean, you totally jumped on that because I was busy doing other stuff. And then you're like, you texted it to me and you're like, well, the cover's not bad. And I was like,
I'm going to tell you right now, I didn't just text it to you. I texted it to like, I had my son and his boyfriend looking at this cover and then they were thinking they needed to read it from the cover.
Did you guys even read the synopsis or just the cover?
No, we were just looking at the cover. We were all talking. I go, look at this cover of this book that we have to read next because we were talking about the podcast.
Oh my God, yeah. So I saw the cover and I'm like, yeah, okay, that's cool.
I was all, hey.
All right, so maybe it's not that bad.
Hey, Beck.
And again, I still haven't read the synopsis.
Right.
And I don't think I read the synopsis until the next day when I started to read the book. And I was like, oh, okay, it's like a take on Shrek. Okay, whatever. And I literally got through the first book in one day.
Oh, easy. Yeah.
And then started the second book that same day and finished it by the next day, even though I had to work a 10-hour day. And I finished it that night. Like, that's how
dedication.
Quickly, I got through.
Yeah, they're easy reads.
It took me another 2 days to get through the third book, which is also a fast read. But it's anyway, back to his face. Book 2, that is an accurate image of the guy. He has long, shaggy hair and the teeth that go fangs. They're not teeth. They're fangs that come out from the bottom and they touch his nose.
No. No.
So that image in your mind, and he's like sucking on her nipples and kissing her. I was having a really difficult time envisioning that.
Okay. I agree.
Like, how did he not like nick her? And
after the fangs?
Yeah, that was
discussion where she described the fangs. I was like, oh no. Yeah, nothing that you're describing now makes any sense.
Yeah. Put a bag over your head and don't touch me with your face. Then maybe.
I can't do it.
But then again, you're living
green is not my color.
And then again, it's mine.
Yes,
I love
you
green.
have it.
But the other issue I had is we talked about it a little bit in the hygiene.
Yeah, no.
Like, how long was it before she actually took a freaking bath in the spring? A week? Like, gross.
And she's like,
and you're in a swamp.
And she's at first like, I can't live here. But then she's like, after not long, because it's not long, but this is not so bad. As she's swatting bugs off her, I'm like, this is my worst nightmare.
Oh my God, I know. And in book 2, when she started getting her blackmail letters and she was hiding those from Beck, and literally there was a scene where she's like, I swat that my ass because it was a mosquito on it. And I'm like,
yeah,
no. Absolutely not. The description of it does not make me want to live there or even visit.
No.
At all.
No.
But I do want to talk about Lawrence a little bit. Let's talk about Lawrence Farquaad. So, she called off her engagement to this individual.
Oh, that's the word you're going to use. Okay. I was waiting for you to say some words because I knew you weren't going to like him at all. And why? Why didn't you like him?
Because he's incestuous.
Okay. And that's a trigger for her.
That's a line that you can't cross because it's not... when I say incestuous, it's the blood relative incestuous stuff I can't do. And especially when you know it's your blood relative. If it was I was fucking someone and then I found out, that's a whole different ballgame. Okay? As long as you stop.
Right.
Okay? This is, I'm banging my half-sister because we know each other's bodies, but it's totally just a physical thing.
Yeah.
Gross. And they had no intention of stopping.
No.
Even after they were caught. Gross. That was probably the worst part of the entire trilogy.
It's a trigger.
Yeah, a little bit. Itty bitty.
I see this incestuous thing doesn't necessarily faze me. The fucking teeth is a trigger for me.
Yeah, that bothered me a lot. I'm a teeth person too, but that was a bit much. But yeah, the incestuous thing, if it was his stepsister, I wouldn't have given a shit. But it was literally his half sister. Victoria and Lawrence were banging.
Yep.
And had no intention of stopping.
No.
And were okay with it and loving it. And no.
I like him.
Why? Just to piss me off.
I mean, just because as soon as I found out he was banging his sister, I actually started laughing because I knew that was going to send you straight over the edge. And like the stupid,
you probably would have died when you saw my face when I read it.
Boring guy I thought he was. I'm like, oh, look at him. He's got more to him. I mean, it's kind of gross, but he's got more to him. I'm impressed. Good job, Lawrence.
God. So, I don't have a button for that.
No, nothing? You got nothing?
We can.
Oh, there you go.
Magical, I guess.
Magical incestuous relationship.
Magical incestuous relationship. It was so icky. It
made me happy. This is what you get for making me read a fucking fan favorite. You get some incest.
I'm gonna do it more now. Just to piss you off.
I'm okay with it as long as I get incest and I know you going right down there with me.
Fan favorites, stop giving me incestuous books.
Please give her all the incestuous books. All of them.
That is the only thing I can't handle. That and child porn stuff. Like, those are the two things I can't do.
Well, yeah. Child porn, no.
No. Those are the two no-nos in my life.
Yeah.
Two no-nos, but the rest I can handle pretty much anything. I mean, obviously I can read it, but it grosses me out.
Yeah.
But the child stuff, I draw the line there for sure.
Okay.
But yeah. Oh, God. Whew. So we basically have talked about these books, and we both know that neither one of us could live in these swamps.
No.
There's no fucking way. Or
although the third book, Winston's story... Did you like that one?
I did.
I think that one could have actually, if she would have, made it longer and elaborated, this could have been a decent book.
Yeah.
Not that it was terrible, but let's get into some of this story.
Yeah, there was so much more that she could have drawn out of it. Marigold's story, her curse, spoiler. Here we go. Spoiler, her curse is if she touches you, you turn to gold. Right. She's what is the golden Midas touch type of thing, right? So basically her and Winston are both cursed because of their parents. Their parents fucked over a witch, and the witch cursed their children. So her curse is she touches you skin to skin, and you turn to gold. Obviously, when you turn to gold, you will die. So she's never had the touch of a human. So she wears, neck to toe covered with something so people don't touch her and she doesn't touch them. And her dad used her, would drug her when she was young and make her touch people.
Make him rich.
To make him rich because he didn't give a shit. Yeah. And so she had murdered like all these hookers and stuff inadvertently. Until she turned 18, and then when she was 19, because she was 19 in the story when she entered the story, and Jean Fairy is her fairy godmother, and she killed her father. Yeah, she was pissed, and she just touched him, and hi, Daddy.
Yep, see you, Daddy.
But we could have learned more about her backstory and her life some, because that would have been awesome.
Or even had them after they went into the whole thing with Draven, like go after the witch.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
Find the
so
witch.
there's so much stuff because they kind of deduced that it was the same witch who cursed them by the language, but like it could have been so much more.
And even, and then of course, Winston's curse is anyone that he's intimate with dies. So he's never been intimate with anyone. So him and, what's her name? Marigold and Winston are both virgins because of it, right?
Right.
And then they go to, GM Fairy tells them that if they go to New York and meet Draven has developed a cure for this curse that needs virgin blood. So they're like, fine, we'll risk it, we'll go. And Draven turns into this huge piece of shit, and he ends up wanting to use Marigold the same way her father did. So what
would you expect from a vampire? Come on.
A lot more than that.
You would.
I would. So I would have liked to know more about Draven's story. Like,
something.
Like all of his backstory. There's so much that you could have drawn and gleaned from his life and his story, and even Winston's story, and his dad, and I guess
you just get the bare minute because it's such a short book.
It is. But that story definitely, like you said, could have been drawn out into a bigger one, or even made into multiples or something. Definitely that was a good story. I think you should read book 1 and 2 if you're going to read Spellbound Seduction, because it does pull in character and storyline from those first 2 books.
100%.
Winston helps Beck in the first 2 books. And
you know who GM Fairy is because the first 2.
You learn them and their dynamics and, all of that stuff and how they all play into each other's lives. Yeah. So I think it's important, and it doesn't waste your time really to read those 2 first to get through it and get all that information. But Spellbound, I think, was probably the best of the 3.
I agree. Yeah.
Yeah. I thought so too. I thought Winston, I like his personality.
I do too.
He's fun.
Yeah.
Still kind of down to earth. He's traveled the whole world, looking for his own way to break the curse. And, so he's well-rounded.
Very much.
Yeah, I did too. So, but I agree with you that could have been definitely drawn out. If you could live a traditional fairy life or a swampy, chaotic life, which one would you like to have?
There's no fucking way I'm surviving in the swamp. No way. I wouldn't even probably survive in like the forest because of bugs and animals.
But if you think about the magical community that they created, really only Beck lived in the swamp part of it, because in the community part, they still had the cobblestone and the stores.
And that would be fine. But no swamps.
Even Winston's house.
Winston's house sounded great.
Yeah, he had like a normal house. Yeah. He probably had running water and electricity.
Why would anyone want to live? And why would Leona, I almost said Fiona, but why would she be like, yeah, let's hang out here? No.
I don't know.
And what is she going to do when a human does walk into Beck's trap? Like, she can be, oh, it's all right. Go ahead and eat him.
Yeah, she'll probably eat with him.
Ew.
Yeah, they were weird. I found it weird that there was no real compromise between Beck and Leona. Mm-mm. It was just like, okay, I'm just going to live in this dirty swamp life with you as a human. It's not like she didn't even convince him to move inward. And I know that they were using Beck as their guardian, whatever, but with all the magic, why couldn't they just, even I think in their town meeting or whatever, they said, well, we just thought you liked living out there. Well, no. Why can't Leona get him to move into town a little bit, and they can have their romp in the swamp whenever they
romp in the swamp? Yes.
You're welcome.
I like it.
I mean, as for fun or whatever, like that can be their date night, and then go live in a normal house in the community. It's just weird.
It just brings a whole new meaning to swamp ass. Like, no thanks.
It does.
Like, I don't need to be a pampered princess or anything, but Get me out of the goddamn swamp.
I was laughing when you were reading the summaries when you were talking about his mud.
Yeah, and how like
of his mud butt.
Yeah, like they're okay with having sex in the mud and being all covered in
gross.
Ew.
It's gross. I was not a huge fan of ogre fantasy.
No. Can't do it. Can't do it.
It was entertaining, and I'm glad I read it. Absolutely glad I read it. I don't think I would continue reading ogres.
No.
Yeah.
But thank you, China.
Thank you, China. We do appreciate the opening our eyes and everything else
listen
to that.
and we do not judge.
No, we don't. Well,
yeah, we totally judge. Sorry, China. We love you.
Oh God. Yeah, it was definitely opened me up to a whole world I didn't know was there. I mean,
Right.
I know there's retellings out there, because I just
Never would I have thought an ogre one though.
Yeah, exactly. I would have never thought of that one at all. Wouldn't have even sought it out.
No.
Would not have even sought it out. And you know what's funny is there's a whole bunch of people out there on TikTok that are like, "Oh my God, this book is amazing." Yeah.
Really?
Yes. Uh-huh. After I was telling my lead worker about this, she instantly pulled it up on TikTok and was showing me all these and the comments about them were hilarious. Like, you people are sick. You need help. Like, just the shit people were saying. Like, what are you reading? Like, and these people are like, "Oh my God, girl, this book is so good. And it's so funny." And I'm like, well, it's not bad. It's not bad.
I mean, it's not the worst thing I've read.
Absolutely. I read way, way worse. And like I said, I give this trilogy a 3 out of 5 stars.
Okay.
2.75 maybe.
Okay.
Because book 2 just kind of went off the rails.
Yeah, but at least in book 2,
there was that
Winston turns into a human, and then you're kind of like, oh,
yeah.
hey,
So,
hey, bag.
yeah. So when Leona goes to L.A. to confront Lawrence Farquaad, and she gets into a little bit of a bind or whatever, and Beck is like, "I can't deal with being this far away from you," blah, blah, blah. Winston enchants him, in essence, with a potion to turn him into a human, a 7-foot tall human, to go over to her. And so there's time when he's human. Mm-hmm. So there's aspects like that in it, and that's entertaining. But of course, she's sleeping with her 7-foot tall human man, and he's like, "You want me to stay human?" And she's like, "No, I miss my ogre." And I'm like, why? Right. Like,
why indeed?
Why don't you want to just keep all that?
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't have the weird teeth.
Huh. Okay. He's not green.
Yeah, I was just gonna say he's not green. Like,
okay.
Maybe he doesn't smell either.
Yeah.
Like swamp ass.
Yeah. Thank you. It's a thing.
It is.
Yeah.
Or frog water. Like, whatever.
Frog water.
Whatever. I don't know. Fuck. Okay. So let's play the swamp survival challenge.
God, I'm gonna be terrible at it.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I got you.
Okay.
So I am going to give you a scenario.
Gee-mini.
Like, for example,
okay.
Leona spills the potion in the swamp. Who cleans it up? Beck refuses to share mud. Who negotiates? A rogue wizard accidentally turns someone into a frog. Who survives the longest? We're going to decide on what characters from the story, like we've listed, all these characters, is involved in the scenario that's presented.
Okay.
And then we're going to decide the punishment for which one loses that scenario. We'll debate the scenario.
Okay.
Okay.
Give it to me.
Okay. So here's an example of the whole thing. So, a rogue wizard accidentally turns someone into a frog. who survives the longest. The characters that we would debate would be like Beck, Leona, and Donnie. Our discussion would be like, who could handle being a frog the best? Maybe Beck hops around easily. Leona
Yeah, he's already green, so he don't care.
Leona panics, and Donnie pretends he's fine but fails. The outcome, Donnie loses the challenge.
Okay.
So the punishment would be, or the swamped punishment would be, Donnie is stuck as a frog until the next round, forced to hop in place and ribbit embarrassingly while everyone else laughs. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Here is number 1.
Give it to me.
Potion panic. Leona spills a love potion in the swamp. Who ends up chasing their own tail in confusion? What characters do you want to play in this scenario?
So,
obviously Leona.
Okay.
Who else should we put in this scenario in the argument?
Spills a love potion in the swamp.
Let's put Winston.
Okay. I like Winston. Let's put Lawrence in there too.
Oh shit. Okay. And what about okay, so we have, that's 2 males, Leona. Let's put Marigold in there.
Okay.
All right, so we have 2 chicks and 2 dudes.
Okay.
All right. So Leona, clumsy ass bitch, has spilt the potion.
Because her boobs are too big.
Yeah, that's probably what she did. She tripped. It happens.
Yeah.
I know the feeling.
Weighed down by gravity.
Yep. So she spills the love potion in the swamp.
Okay.
Who's going to end up chasing their own tail in confusion? Is it going to be Leona? Is it going to be Winston, Lawrence, or Marigold?
It's going to be Winston. Because at this point, he doesn't know that he still thinks he can't have sex with anyone. And so he's going to be so freaking confused on what he's supposed to do now that he's in love and he can't really like touch somebody. Like he's going to be going around in circles. The only
person he can touch is Marigold.
But we're going to pretend like he doesn't know that yet.
Okay. I think Lawrence.
No. I don't think he knows how to love, so he is not even going to face him.
He doesn't even understand what the hell's happening in the magic world. He would just be fucking confused.
I think he has no love in his heart, so it's going to be like drinking water to him. It's not going to faze him. Not one bit.
He does have love in his heart.
Maybe for himself.
For himself and for the money.
So what, is he going to chase the money around?
Maybe.
Okay. I like Winston. I like Winston.
All right, we'll give it to Winston.
He's going to be so sexually frustrated because he can't have sex.
So who's our biggest loser then?
Marigold.
She's our loser?
Because she can't touch anybody.
She can't. You're right. I agree. Marigold would not be able to touch anyone. She's fucked.
Yeah.
She's fucked. So her punishment would be covered head to toe in glowing, gooey swamp slime that sticks everywhere.
Oh, maybe though if she did do that, she'd be able to touch someone because she has slime on her.
It's too late now. She's already, and it's in the cracks like the sand.
I like it.
That sucks.
I mean, she did kill people.
She did.
Yeah. Turned them to gold.
See?
Yeah.
And as we were just discussing in book 3, Winston and Marigold inadvertently discover that they can touch each other because their curses counteract each other. He cannot be intimate with anyone else, and she can't touch anyone else.
Right.
But their curse is still not broken.
No.
Which is why we said they should elaborate on that book.
Right.
That would be nice.
Go find the witch.
Yes. Okay. Frog fiasco.
Okay.
A rogue wizard accidentally turns someone into a frog. Who hops their way out alive?
Alive. Well, we're going to have to do Beck.
Absolutely.
So then the rest of the people are people we should want dead?
Not necessarily.
I was going to say, because let's put in Victoria.
Okay.
Because I do not like her.
I don't like her either.
No. And let's put in GM Fairy.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Beck, Victoria, and GM Fairy. Okay, so a rogue wizard accidentally turns someone into a frog. Who hops their way out alive?
Beck. because he don't care that he's green. He don't care that he can hop because he kind of hops around as it is.
I think his club would weigh him down and he wouldn't be able to hop anywhere.
Maybe.
I think GM Fairy would make it out.
Maybe the club would shrink to frog size.
I don't think it would. I think he'd be a frog.
GM Fairy would be like the prissiest. This is in my head. The prissiest, just frog, and she would just stand up on frog legs and then just walk.
She'd fart and she'd just she'd fly out.
She's like, whatever. I'm a frog. Like, yeah.
Yeah, no, I think
she's cool like that. Victoria's dying. She's getting stomped on.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
She would jump.
We're making her escargot. Is that what it is?
She would jump into the swamp water and sink and drown.
What is the frog legs? What is the food that's actually frog legs? It's not escargot. That's snails.
No, I just call them frog legs.
I don't eat any of that crap.
I don't either.
I don't even eat normal food, so you're not getting me to eat snails and frog legs. So
shit. I think GM Fairy would win. And you think Beck would win.
I do. I think Beck would just be like, whatever.
Either way,
I'm just another green creature.
Our loser is definitely Victoria.
Yeah, she going down.
And so her swamped punishment would be to be stuck as a frog, forced to hop and ribbit, embarrassingly.
Yes.
We are going to end our episode today with that lovely note of Victoria being stuck as a goddamn frog.
Yes, she deserves to be a frog.
She does. Fuck
She's a
her.
toad.
She's such a toad. Thanks for joining us today on this magical journey.
Oh, I like
that.
Good job. Goodbye.
We'll see you all next time. Thank you. Farewell.